Walking the grounds, the smell of local foods, the sound of laughter, and the feeling of the bass intoxicate my senses. Finally, my favorite time of the year has come, where I belong to the sea of people, all there for one thing: music. I'm going to assume everyone here likes to listen to music. Now imagine seeing all your favorite artists over 11 days while hanging out with friends, eating lots of food, and doing some shopping. Welcome to Summerfest, one of the largest music festivals in the world, that happens every year in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, in the last week of June and the first week of July. According to the website 26 Degrees, Summerfest is in the top 10 for largest music festivals in the world. In 2016, 804,000 people were in attendance, so it's a must on your bucket list. Summerfest is the perfect place to hang out with friends, eat good food, listen to great music, and get a feel of the Milwaukee lifestyle. Summerfest is best known for music. We'll get started there first. Between the amphitheater headliners and the side stage headliners, there is more than enough music to listen to and artists to see. Summerfest.com, as well as the Summerfest Instagram page, keeps their followers updated with who's playing at what times, what stages, and what days. To see an amphitheater headliner like Zac Brown Band, Ed Sheeran, Halsey, Logic, or The Weeknd, you have to pay. Their tickets are closer to real concert prices, but you're still able to see the side stages to get in once you get into the grounds. Whereas if you just buy a general admission ticket for $12 during the week and $20 on the weekends, you just see the side stages, just not the amphitheater headliner. So you can do much more when you get in there, especially for a college student, because we're broke. But there's still a lot of good artists to see, like Kane Brown, Steven Tyler, Jon Bellion, Marshmello, Kesha. Summerfest even does promotions a majority of the days, so you can get in for a reduced price, if not for free. For example, one that I participated in last year was called Stomp Out Hunger, where if people brought in 3 non-perishable food items between noon and 3, they got in for free. The grounds and start walking around and listening to music. You can also walk around and look at some art. Local artists show off and sell their art here. Summerfest has a little store within the main drag as well, where you can get your yearly Summerfest apparel. Besides that, you can get anything from tapestries to homemade bags and purses to jewelry. Personally, this is one of my favorite things about Summerfest, because there are artists that come back and there are new artists that pop up as well. While you walk around and listen to music and look at some art, you can also eat some fantastic Milwaukee food. They have just about everything here for whatever mood you're in. Brats, burgers, corn on the cob, subs, sweets, and so much more. And to wash it down, they have a large arrangement of lemonades, root beer, sodas, and mainly what they're known for is they have a lot of beer. You know what you do when you get to Summerfest. You're probably wondering what you should bring and how do you get there. Well, lots of people use the Summerfest shuttle. Carpool or meet some friends at a park and ride, pay $10 per person to get on the bus, and they take you down to the grounds and back to your cars at the end of the night. You can find all this information on the Summerfest website, summerfest.com. The shuttle ensures a safe way for people to get there and back, plus it's a fun time to meet new people, and you don't have to deal with the Milwaukee City traffic. People also use Uber and Lyft too, as well as carpooling down with some people and parking directly at the grounds. A lot of people ask, what do I bring? The Summerfest Instagram page tells its followers the do's and don'ts of what to bring. You can bring bags and purses, but they have to be a smaller size, no more than about 9 by 10 by 12 inches. So fanny packs and small purses are probably the way to go. This way you can bring your phone, sunscreen, sunglasses, and whatever else you want. Also, be aware to bring enough money to get into the grounds, because this is a rookie mistake. Been there, done that. And also be aware that the food and the drinks are a little overpriced, but enough to buy water, a meal, maybe some Summerfest apparel, because you want to make the most out of the experience. Now I'm going to revisit the past to explain everything the grounds have been through before they became the home of Summerfest. An article from the website onmilwaukee.com explained the grounds' history before it became Summerfest. Like in 1927, the grounds were a landing strip known as Maitland Field, named after Lester Maitland, a pilot who set the world record for flying from California to Hawaii in 26 hours. The landing strip ended up being as daring as the pilot it was named after. The man-made field had narrow runways, nasty lake winds, and uneven grounds. In 1930, it was ruled that the runways were too narrow for safe usage, and traffic into the area stopped almost immediately. In 1956, it was abandoned, and the land was leased to the Army to be an eighth of the missile ring, to prevent Milwaukee from getting nuked by the USSR. But then within the next 7 years, over Half of the missile ring would be decommissioned as they were deemed useless in the event of a nuclear attack. Finally, in December of 1969, it was announced that the site would be the permanent home for Summerfest. Another article I found by Matthew Pridge for the website shepherdexpress.com explained the heritages in Milwaukee. In the mid-1800s, Milwaukee became a gathering ground for German, English, Irish, and Polish immigrants. As each group gathered and made their own society within the city, we still celebrate them today with heritage festivals like Irish Fest, Festa Italiana, Polish Fest, and German Fest, which also all get celebrated throughout the summer. Henry Meyer grounds are known for holding Summerfest and the Heritage Festivals. They also hold a lot of events. For example, I used to run the Susan G. Komen Race for Breast Cancer Cure, where the run was held and sponsored by the grounds in the city. It's amazing to see how Summerfest has been transformed into the experience it is today. It's even better to see the culture of Milwaukee hasn't been lost through the industrialization of the city. Summerfest is the perfect place to hang out with friends, eat good food, listen to great music, and get a feel of the Milwaukee lifestyle. By being prepared and to come to Summerfest, you'll always see some great music, but you'll also get accustomed to the Milwaukee lifestyle and heritage and understand what makes Summerfest so great. If you can't make it down to Summerfest, come down for any events the grounds offer throughout the year. Visiting with your closest friends and family will make it an even better experience that you'll never forget.